Everyone, this is Johnny. He's going to introduce himself.
Yeah, my name is Johnny Johnson, and I run a nonprofit called Innervision, and we're going to talk a little bit more about that.
Yeah, we are. So every month here at Open Music Sessions, we highlight community spotlights. We want to know what people in our community are doing, and we're really excited to have Johnny here tonight because not only is he a community member of Denver, but he is like Daniel said, a member here at Denver Open Media. Thank you, Johnny, for joining us.
I really appreciate it.
Yeah, so please give us an introduction. What is Innervision?
Well, Innervision is a nonprofit that we work with physically challenged musical artists and grassroots musical artists, meaning that the grassroots ones are usually not disabled, but they're just beginning in the game of music. And we teach the business of music. A lot of artists out there, they have their release parties, but we have a certain thing that we do is where we say the 10 things you do, the 10 boring things that you do before you release that first single to make it a successful release. So we like to teach the business of music, and we've been doing it for quite a few years.
So your nonprofit's kind of like an entrepreneurial teachings for all artists.
Yes, and where we take the artists and we just take them step by step. If they have a fan base, and even if they don't have a fan base, but they want to know how that fan base can help them, we show them streams of just financial streams like royalties. They're doing concerts, and they don't know that not only they can get paid up front, but they can be paid quarterly for those live concerts and those downloads and streaming. So we just show them how to do the paperwork so they can get plugged in.
Nice. And why would you say Innervision is really important for our community?
Well, Innervision, being a grassroots organization, we like to just grab the community and just take them through step by step. Because music, everybody loves music. You have your favorite song and so forth. But if you want to take it to the next level and just really know what you're doing, because musicians, they know what they're doing, like musician-wise, but if they want to know the business part and want to make a living out of what they're doing, that's where we come in, and then we get them to a certain level, and we let them go, and they become a part of the bigger atmosphere of that beautiful music that we all like and love.
Nice. And what's your reach? How big is your community?
Each year we work with between 150, 300 artists. We work with artists outside the United States as well as artists in the United States. Being that the royalty streams are a lot quicker in the United States. When you get outside the United States, it may take 6 months to a year for you to get your royalties. But if you follow the steps that we show you, you'll get that stream of income coming in.
Nice. And how long have you guys been doing this?
We have been doing this for 25 years. When we first started out with Denver Open Media, we were doing just basically the television shows, talking about disabled issues, letting people eavesdrop on our conversations about disabled issues. Then we just moved into the entertainment field where we were working with musicians as well that have disabilities. Sometimes they're visible disabilities, sometimes they're not so visible, like they might be dyslexic, or they might have brain injuries, or they may have some other type of disabilities, and we work with them at their pace to get them to the level where they want to be.
Nice. And what would you say is your favorite part about putting this, keeping this going? Yeah.
Well, I enjoy the interviewing part. Like we do a show on KOMF right now where twice a week we get a chance to interview a lot of artists, some that work with us and some that are just come our way because they heard about us. And I really enjoy putting together those 30-minute interviewing spotlights and showcase them on our radio show.
And what do you guys have coming up soon?
Well, we have this one company we just finished up. They're from Australia, Ryan Webb, and his wife. She does the writing, he does the singing, and the composing of the music, and it's sort of like a Bon Jovi flavor. But I really like the song that they're coming out with, The Lucky Ones, which will be out released in February, and just a really high energy group and couple, and so we're showcasing them on our next show.
Cool. And do you have any highlights for us to expect for them? What to expect from them?
Well, like I said, this guy, he's been in the business for a while, and like eventually he wants to, of course, come to America because he's out there in Australia, so he would love to do some shows here, and we sometimes will book a show in different venues here in Denver, and help them to be introduced to some live audience here as well, and we're always, like I said, looking for volunteers to help us in some of those things as well.
And how can volunteers find out how to get involved, or maybe somebody who really wants to use your resources?
Okay. Well, you can learn more about like the different radio shows you're doing, and of course the 10 boring things that you must do before you release your single by going to our website, innervisionrecords.org. That's innervisionrecords.org, and then you can find out more about our Facebook, our Twitter, and our Periscope that we're starting up as well. So it's just a lot of ways of we can find ways we can plug you in as a community and let you be a part of this behind-the-scene magic of music.
Awesome. Well, I want to thank Johnny again for joining us.